There are stories we hear as children, whispers passed between friends during sleepovers and campfire nights. Stories that we laugh off at first, until we realize just how easily a joke becomes an invitation. And among all those childhood legends, none casts a longer shadow than Bloody Mary. Some say she was a witch, others claim she was a young woman wrongfully accused, and some insist she was never human to begin with, but something born from darkness itself. But the ritual is always the same: a dark room, a mirror, a single candle, and her name repeated 3 times. This is where our story begins, with 3 teenagers who didn't believe in legends, until the night they did. It was the first week of October, a cold Friday night when Lena, Marcus, and Olivia gathered for a sleepover. The kind of night where the wind rattled windows and the house settled louder than usual. They were bored, scrolling through their phones when Marcus joked, "Let's summon Bloody Mary." Lena rolled her eyes. "We're not kids anymore." But Olivia hesitated, her voice uneasy. "My grandmother used to warn me about mirrors. She said they remember things we don't." A chill ran up Lena's spine, though she laughed it off. And so the dare was accepted, because fear is easier to ignore when the lights are on. They went into the bathroom, lights off, candle flickering weakly. The air felt heavier than before, thick with something unspoken. They stood before the mirror. Marcus grinned and whispered, "Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody." He stopped, not because of fear, but because the candle flame bent sharply to the right, as if something exhaled against it. Lena felt something cold brush her shoulder. She jerked around, but nothing was there, or so she thought, because when she turned back toward the mirror, there was a handprint on the inside of the glass. They should have stopped. They should have walked away. But curiosity is a dangerous flame. Marcus whispered the final name, "Mary." The candle extinguished instantly, plunging the bathroom into darkness so complete it felt alive. Then came the sound, scraping, from inside the mirror. Slow, deliberate. Lena's breath caught in her throat. Olivia whispered, "She's here." A face began to form in the glass, pale, stretched, with empty black sockets where eyes should have been. Her mouth hung open unnaturally wide, as if carved by hands without mercy. And she smiled. The mirror shattered outward. Glass flew across the bathroom, but the figure stepping through it didn't belong to any reflection. Her limbs were long, jointed wrong, like a marionette pulled by invisible strings. The teenagers ran, stumbling through the hallway, knocking over picture frames. But Bloody Mary didn't walk. She glided. Her voice filled the house, layered whispers overlapping. "Stay, look, remember." Olivia screamed. Lena grabbed her wrist and pulled her toward the front door. They barely made it outside. But Marcus didn't. The police never found Marcus. The bathroom mirror was repaired, but its surface never reflected correctly again. Colors seemed muted, faces distorted. Lena had nightmares for weeks. In every dream, Marcus stood behind Bloody Mary, his eyes hollow, expression blank. Olivia refused to enter any room with a mirror unless someone else was with her, because they all knew the truth. Mirrors don't just reflect. They watch, they remember, and sometimes they keep what they take. Years passed. Lena tried to move on, burying the memory like a corpse under soil too thin. One day, while getting ready for work, she froze. In her bathroom mirror, behind her shoulder, was a face, Marcus, whispering, "She's not done." And the mirror cracked, just once, right down the center, as if something was pushing to get through again.